Sports writer with the Imperial Valley Press, and joining me here today in the studio are 4 gentlemen who are helping to launch our new series of Sunday features, and we have a pretty interesting story for our first one. They're all colleagues and co-workers and first-time fishing buddies. Earlier this month, on September 4th, I believe it was, Mr. Juan Valdez, who was captain of the boat, Mr. Ed Knight, Mr. Eduardo Martinez, and Mr. Victor Morlett, they all went out 23 miles off San Diego, and they caught a personal record-breaking striped marlin trophy fish. And we're here to talk about the experience and just to get their ideas on making that record-breaking catch. So, gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for helping us launch this series. So first of all, Mr. Valdez, let's start with you as the captain of the boat, sort of the organizer of this venture. Why don't you give us a little bit of background on yourself? First of all, I mean, if you make it a practice of taking guys out, going out and fishing, and just your background in that area.
I've been this boat. I've had it for barely almost a year already. Mm-hmm. I've been fishing all my life since my dad took us out. This boat, I bought it off of as a fire chief of San Diego, mm-hmm. And from there it just started. I started taking a lot of people from work, anybody that wants to fish,
right? And
I will take them just to teach them how the fish compares to a lot of people go fishing on the rivers here,
right?
So the difference is. Oh, big difference.
I imagine there's a big difference. Yeah. I mean, I've only been fishing myself once, but it was out in southern Mexico, and we went out open sea fishing. It's quite an experience, but it's very cool. So, now, do you other gentlemen have a similar history with angling? I mean, do you guys all have a background in that?
I've been fishing here for about 35 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Locally here in the canals, and the past 25 years deep sea fishing.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How about yourself, Mr. Martinez?
Yeah, yes, same here. Since I was been a kid, I've been fishing all my life, and we plan trips every year, mm-hmm. and this is how this came about.
Right.
But yes, I've been fishing all my life.
Mr. Knight?
Yes, sir. Same
Likewise.
thing. Yeah, I've been fishing forever. I was raised fishing the Salton Sea.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
That's
when the Carvina was
a heck
there.
of a place to fish. You ever
Well,
pull
now
out
it is, but back then it was great.
Never pulled down anyone with 3 eyes or anything like that.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, I mean, so you guys have all been fishing for a long time, so you had experience going out into the open ocean and catching fish.
Definitely.
Now, Mr. Valdez, how did you guys all get together and plan this going out? Because this is the first time you guys have actually ever gone out. I mean, you guys have years of experience.
With Mr. Ed, I've mm-hmm. fished before.
Okay.
Maybe, 9 years ago,
yeah,
8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We've taken charters out.
Okay.
Usually we used to get a charter boat from work, and we used to take, I think around 23 right. people. And usually it's always the same persons. Every year we do it the same. And I remember night back then, so it wasn't a problem for me to taking them this time.
Right.
So Ed asked me if he can take a couple of coworkers.
Okay.
And that's how me and Mr. Martinez and Victor met.
Right. It turns out to be a pretty good crew. You guys, brought in something like a 10 or 11 foot fish. Now let's start talking about the actual experience. You guys went out on a seemingly clear day, 23 miles west of San Diego, out in was it Bank 302 is what it's called?
Yes, it's called the Kidney Bank.
Okay.
302.
And so what was the how did you guys come to land this fish? I mean, what happened? Walk us through that.
I believe there was a third patty we've hit. A patty is it's kelp that's floating. Mm-hmm. It could be a foot big, or it could be 3 feet, or it could be as big as a garage door.
Really?
And usually that's what most boaters go look for. Mm-hmm. Usually there's fish underneath.
Fish feeding underneath.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Holding fish.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on this particular one, I believe that was the first bait that I threw out, mm-hmm. and I thought I caught something smaller because I was bringing it too right. easy. And then my reel just took off. Just took off.
Anything like that scene in Jaws?
And I guess not even a couple of seconds later, we saw a fish jump up.
Jumping out of the water. We actually couldn't believe that.
It was his.
It was his. I says, what's going on? What's that thing out there? Why is it jumping? And I saw Juan's pole. Right. And his pole was, and you could see the expression on his face. He was like, I think I got something big
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that thing was so majestic, jumping out of water.
Right.
10, 12, 14 times.
Right.
And after that, we all teamed up and we all decided, okay, well, Ed's gonna get the gaff. There was some rope, so we made a noose
Right.
just in case.
Right.
But I don't know. Go ahead.
I guess,
Go ahead, Juan.
right away, I guess I reacted. I believe I asked Ed to grab my phone so he can start recording. I believe I asked Victor, hey, turn on the boat and start heading as fast as you can towards the direction
Right.
of the fish.
Right.
And that's where the fight started.
How long did it actually take?
About an hour and 45 minutes.
An hour and 45 minutes.
45 minutes,
An hour and
yeah.
45 minutes.
And it was something around how heavy was the actual fish?
Oh, it could have been
Hard to tell. You guys didn't actually weigh the.
No, we didn't.
No.
And the thing is, when we picked it up, there's no way we could have picked it up one by
Right.
ourselves,
Oh, no.
or even two. I think it took us all four to bring the fish in
It was
onto the boat.
Yeah. When we got back to dock, there was this gal there that showed the picture to her dad. Well, her dad was the ex-owner of a big sport fishing boat.
Right.
And I showed him the picture. He says that thing is hitting 300 plus.
Wow. So yeah, heck of a battle.
Yeah.
No wonder that it took hour 45 or whatever to bring it in. So
Especially because of the rod, it was a spinning rod,
Right.
and it was a 30-pound test.
That's unheard of.
yeah,
That's unheard
well,
of.
that makes it all the more impressive. Now, speaking with you earlier, you guys, and you kind of hinted at it, that everybody's got their certain roles to fulfill on deck. Or at least during this chase, and you kind of just threw them out, at the last second. So if we could just go around talking to you guys, I'm sure there's more technique than goes into looping the fish than just what it sounds like or driving the boat. So Mr. Knight, I believe gaffing the marlin fell to you. Explain to us what that is and what sort of technique and how hard that was for
Well,
you.
I've never had any experience gaffing a fish that big.
Okay.
We've always netted our fish because they're, 20, 30 pounders.
Right.
And I don't know, Juan didn't say that we've had a phenomenal fishing season out there. And the big yellowfin, the yellowtail, the bluefin tuna, they're all hitting. That's why we all got together. I've been hitting Juana for forever to get on this trip. And
Right.
he finally said, yeah, let's do it. So got together and we went out there not ever expecting to catch that marlin.
Right.
And
But-
like he said, man, I think I hooked up first, and Juan come along and threw his bait in there, boom, instant hookup.
Awesome.
It was awesome, man. We couldn't believe that big old fish jumping out. As far as gaffing it, I was asking for direction or advice from these guys. Oh, make sure you hit him one time,
Right.
with a hook, and we got just that one time. I got right behind his eyes, I
Yeah.
think is what it was, and hit him one time, and that was it.
That was it.
The biggest
Pulled to the
thing,
side.
the biggest thing about that is that usually the gaffs are around 6 feet long.
Right.
They're really long.
Eleven
This
foot
this was
fish.
about four,
Oh, yeah.
maybe 3-4 feet. So you can't
Wow.
reach it.
I don't
So
think it was
so
that
the
long.
thing is, I don't think it was that long. It's probably this long. So you have to kind of stick your hand out there,
Right.
but you can easily fall over.
Easily.
And especially if this fish takes off again, it gets upset and it's gonna take you with him.
Well,
so,
I remember Juan was saying though, hey, be careful, because he's gonna come back and spear you.
so we were afraid. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're kind of nervous because we've never done this before. We've only
Right.
seen it on television.
Right.
And the thing is that when Ed was going, hey, who wants to do it? I said, oh, Ed, you do that, man. And you're long, man. You're gonna reach out there, and he did it right away the first try.
Yeah.
Baptism by fire.
Yeah, we all had our duties. When that fish came up, as soon as he hit that, we seen that fish jumped up. We all got excited. We didn't know what to
Right.
do. Right away, we said everybody bring their pose in.
Yeah.
Clean the deck out. Make
You
sure.
know.
Make sure if he starts taking one inside the boat, around the boat, he has a clear path,
Right.
not tripping over poles or
Yeah,
cans
definitely. Right.
or anything on deck.
Right.
So that's the first thing we did. And I also remember too. We says, Juan, we have it on video. He says, yeah, but I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna be able to land this thing. This thing is too.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing I said is he gave me the phone. So then right away I grabbed the phone. I was like trying to use his, and then I noticed that his battery was dying. I'm like, oh man, his battery is almost dying dead. So I grabbed my phone
Right.
and I started filming with my phone, and then Ed started filming from the other side from his phone. So we just wanted to make sure that we got it on tape,
Right.
because usually you don't hear people catching marlin out there.
Nobody was gonna believe it, especially
Yeah.
with
No,
the
nobody gonna
test
believe
line.
us,
right?
yeah, and especially with the rod he had
Yeah.
and the line that he was using, we're thinking the odds were against us to even catch the fish. But as long as we get it on video,
Yeah.
we could have a little piece of it and say, hey,
Yeah.
we at
That's
least
what
we
we want,
hook
yeah.
one up.
Right.
I believe that's the words I said. I said, I don't care if I catch it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just happy.
Yeah, I
just
got it
hooking
on
one
video.
up.
That's all I want. I got it on video. Here's
Exactly.
my proof.
Right. Now, so you said that you guys didn't bring it back to the docks, didn't get any sort of documented official weigh-in proof, and this is the actual tail of the marlin. what became of the fish? You guys cut them up, get them, passed out for fish tacos or ceviche, or what happened?
Oh yeah, we
See
cooked,
that?
we cooked some. I smoked mine.
I still have mine in my fridge, waiting for a special day,
Special
a
occasion.
special occasion or something. To me, like the fish, it's more of a. I gotta respect the fish. If I would have taken it to the dock, it would have got donated, I guess, for a college. But I'd rather give the fish the respect that it deserves.
It's like using every part of the buffalo.
Yes.
Right.
Well, it's an honorable way to look at the sporting of angling. But one last question is, with this under you guys' belt, do you guys think you'll be heading out anytime soon? Together again?
Well, I want to let them tell the story what happened 3 weeks later. Go ahead.
Got another one.
I guess I had an open spot, so I called Ed again, and we went out there, and I believe it was the first pad we found. We found a bunch of fish down there, a bunch of Dorado, yes, and Ed threw his bait out there and
Got hooked up and
Hooked
thought I
up
got
to another
something
marlin.
big. He started taking line, and just like that one that Juan caught, man, he started breaking water. And
Another marlin.
another marlin.
On the same boat.
Really?
Yeah.
And I was to say it was almost as big as this
Good
marlin.
luck.
It was. Yeah.
Big boat. If you head out again, do it on that boat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. It's a marlin killer.
Definitely.
It's a marlin
And
killer.
like Juan said, though, I just wanted that thing on video, and we have video of it.
Awesome.
We found it for about 15 minutes or so. He jumped up one final leap, and
He's
he
gone.
owes amigo. He took off, broke my line.
Definitely. Well, maybe third time will be the try. Go out and get another one. Maybe
Yes.
even bigger one.
Them
But,
were fish of a lifetime, man.
Oh,
yeah.
It is.
Only happens one time,
It is.
so we got real
right now
Really
lobster
lucky.
season open, so
Okay.
we'll be heading out there
Well,
for
there you
lobster
go.
also.
There you go. Good eating.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming down, and thanks for helping us to open up the series, guys. And congratulations on the big catch and just being a part of it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.